movie is...
Oh, God. Well, our second attempt starting this godforsaken movie. This movie is fucking
This
cursed.
is my second time seeing the movie full. Since, like, a long time. A long time ago.
And there's a reason for that, folks. You probably guessed by the title of the video that we're doing Star Wars Episode 2!
What an improvement it was.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. If you're wondering what that wrapping or whatever is, it's because I have a sandwich here. I'm going to eat it while I'm watching this piece of garbage. So, with that said,
piece of garbage.
with that said, let's start the movie. We'll be able to riff on it as much as we want. If you can hear the audio, I'm sorry. I can't really change that. Then again, it might be a good thing for you if you're just watching the commentary and no video. But hopefully we won't get any copyright crap on our video.
Or Cody will watch this movie through again. She shows undying love to this film.
Yeah, and you're gonna watch it with me, asshole. So with that said, let's get this bullshit, movie over with. So with that said, we are using the Blu-ray release. So if you're wondering if there are any changes there, yes, there are a few slight changes, nothing too major. But with that said, we are using the Blu-ray release. So if you want to keep up with us, probably the best way to do it is to have the Blu-rays. Not to mention, we're starting at the 20th Century Fox loader. So with that said, 3, 2, 1, and now. Good.
I want to hear them talk about how this is the logo of 20th Century Fox.
Oh yeah, we had the descriptive audio on when we were trying to record this earlier. It was fucking annoying, so I had to get it off
This
there.
is Lucasfilm.
Indeed, this is Lucasfilm.
It's Lucasfilm.
Well, some people do need the descriptive audio.
Yeah, but they don't need it for that stuff for 20th Century Fox. I mean, that's a bit over. I mean,
well, some people can't.
Some.
I don't know.
Some, but why would you be watching?
Oh.
Why do you want to watch it?
Who wants to read it?
What?
Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. There is unrest in the Galactic Senate. For several thousand solar systems have declared their intentions to leave the Republic.
Good.
The separatist movement is under the leadership of the mysterious Count Poo-Poo.
Count Dooku.
Has made it Has made it difficult for the limited number of Jedi Knights to maintain peace and order in the galaxy. Or their version of peace. Senator Amidala, or Senator Ubaduba, the former Queen of Naboo, is returning to the Galactic Senate to vote on the critical issue of creating an army of the Republic to assist in overwhelming. Wait, I thought Padme was against that.
The overworld Jedi.
I thought Padme was against creating it. Fuck it. I don't fucking know. The characterization is so stupid.
No, you probably need to do more research. Research your Star Wars.
But in Star Wars The Clone Wars, she's trying to stop the mass production of clones and trying to end the war peacefully. So why the fuck does she want an army?
Which one are you talking about?
The Clone Wars TV show.
Which one? The animated one? The animated
Both!
TV, or... Because one of them's non-canon, I think. The original is. Isn't the original non-canon?
It's the 3D one.
No, I thought the 3D one's canon, but the 2D one's not canon.
It's still canon, because it's the 3D one I'm talking about. It's canon.
The 2D one makes more sense, because it ends with them... It ends with them going to, confront General Grievous. Hey, at least it has Boba Fett in the movie.
Yeah, as a kid.
I know. Do you wish he was knocked into Lazarus pit in this movie?
Yes.
Oh. But he also
the kid's a terrible actor.
How bad is he? How is he in the
Believe
TV
it or not,
show?
believe it or not, the kid that played him actually knew nothing about Star Wars.
Good.
I'm not joking.
Yeah, how's he portrayed in the 3D Clone Wars?
Better than this. Oh.
Yeah, explosions!
You must not be in danger at all. Something explodes. Yeah, how did that go for you? Yeah, I know, right?
Good one.
You
Lucas.
never say that, because if you say that, something bad is going to happen. You are a fucking moron.
She's dead.
Wait. There's a line.
You did fail.
No, she didn't. She was the decoy. She did her
Oh,
job.
yeah.
She took a hit for Padme.
Yeah, but she failed because we don't want Padme to live.
But that wasn't her job.
Padme needs to die.
I know that, but still.
We need to kill her off earlier.
What's up with her face?
What?
She looks like she has a stick up her ass. What?
She probably does.
Oh, hi, R2. You came out of nowhere.
How do you feel for those decoys who had to go and throw their lives away just so they can take a bomb from her?
I don't care.
To defend one of Cody's least favorite characters of the series. Samuel L. Jackson.
Do love the McNuggets. They are pretty damn good.
JonTron, no.
Like the only thing good for McDonald's.
JonTron knows best. He supports their cause.
Sure.
He did. Do you see how many rappers he had around?
Yeah, I know.
What a hypocrite.
That was the point of the joke, Zach.
I know. I know that. He's not going to support them.
Hang on a second, let me turn up the volume just a little bit. Thankfully, the PS3 didn't let me do that. Oh yeah, that's nice, Padme. You know, Yoda just said it's great to see you alive, and then Padme just immediately switches to, do you know who tried to do this?
Don't you like his head there?
The dialogue is so bland and monotone that I can't actually increase the volume to actually hear all of it.
Cody, don't you like the guy's head?
What?
You know, the guy...
Tadai Munde?
Sure, I don't know.
You don't even know who he is.
Look at that head.
Yeah, I know, that's Tadai Munde.
Do you like that character? Oh look, it's our favorite, it's a fan favorite. Come on, stop being silent. Don't give us the silent treatment.
Yoda is not amused.
We can't let that character give us the silent treatment. We know he wants to speak.
Please don't put your feet on my computer.
They're not on the computer.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Don't. Otherwise you're paying for it if it gets any scratches.
Come on, we need to hear his beautiful voice.
Who?
You know.
Well, you aren't going to hear it here.
Lisa!
Oh, we didn't get to hear him. I remember Ryan from Brain Scratch, actually, when he was doing a commentary of this movie, like, he was talking about how when Jar Jar appeared on screen, everyone in the theater just sighed. And were depressed the entire movie.
Well, that's the least of the movie's problems, probably.
Surprisingly, yes. Jar Jar is the least of this movie's problems.
And that's a good thing.
No, it ain't a good thing. It's still a problem. A problem is still a problem.
Hey, at least they knew that they could make it, they could make, I don't know. At least they gave him less screen time.
Hello there, Hayden Christensen. Oh no.
Lisa's so happy to be seeing you again.
Why does he walk like that? Is it so the CGI can keep up with him?
Well, ow.
Oh, kill me. Oh God. Oh no. The Jar Jar jokes from episode 1 have returned. It shouldn't be nothing but fucking Jar Jar. Oh no. Annie! Annie! Ah! Look at this! I'm so sparkly!
You
Oh God, Hayden Christensen. Look, I know puberty's like a bitch, but dude, you are fucking creepy.
It's 3 of Cody's favorite characters in this series all on one screen.
I like Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's awesome.
Yeah, but then there's Hayden Christian.
And Jar Jar and Padme. Or Uba Duba.
Hooba Hooda?
Uba Duba. That's what.
Yeah, but who cares?
I don't like Confused Matthew, but I did find that funny in his prequel reviews. How he called Padme a Queen Uba Duba, and so that's what I actually called her. So.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a different character.
Yeah, I don't like Confused Matthew's review. If you're wondering who he is, go look him up on YouTube. But I did like that. I'll give him credit. That was actually kind of funny. So I call her Queen Uba Duba. So Anakin, what's your opinion on sand? I'm sure we'll be getting to that later on.
Part yet.
So Zach, you want? Can you not wait?
I like sand. I like sand.
It's cold and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
There's some people like sand, if you know what I'm saying.
Anakin's just racist against sand.
He just doesn't like.
Commentary's already going down the shitter, and we haven't even begun.
That doesn't make any sense.
We're only 10 minutes in, and the commentary is going
But he
shit.
he lives in a desert. He grew up in a desert. How's he racist against it? It's not gonna work.
Let me turn it up to max.
I love them talking to just
Or are we talking over most
I
of the
love
time,
how
so.
they're just talking to air. I mean Jar Jar.
No, there is a guy there, and we're using motion capture. Oh, hi, Boba. I mean Django. I mean Boba. I mean Django. I mean, yeah, whatever.
Don't worry, you'll get killed off. I mean, spoilers.
You'll be decapitated by Samuel L. Jackson. Spoilers. And then again, this movie's been out for over 10 years, so who cares?
Some people haven't watched it.
Yeah, all 2 of you. And if you haven't watched it, you're one of the lucky few. Then again, you're watching it with us. If you actually watch the movie commentary, then you're probably watching it with us, so fuck me.
In the
God.
butt.
No, not in the butt. That is a really awkward way to sleep. It is so unconvincing. I know that's like anal nitpicky, but still, like really.
Maybe she's not, maybe she's pretending to sleep.
Why would she be pretending to sleep?
Because she's probably, I don't know, because maybe she's aware of a potential attack and I don't know.
Hey, Anakin, Obi-Wan, look, why don't you go into Padme's room and watch her sleep?
Well, Anakin would really enjoy that.
Okay, well fine. Then have Obi-Wan do it. He's not a pervert.
Or Jar Jar.
Oh yeah, he looks tired. He always looks tired, actually, Obi-Wan.
Thank you for explaining it.
Yeah.
Let's explain your emotions, too.
Maybe you keep dreaming about your mother, because... Oh, you're dreaming about Padme.
Yes.
Oh, no.
What do you think it was, Cody? I said, when you hit puberty, let's talk about the birds and the bees, honey. With Jar Jar.
Oh, Jar Jar going over puberty.
Mr. Nate!
He might have actually, if Clone Wars is anything to be believed. I need to show you those episodes.
And the episodes
Why is R2
and the episodes
deactivated?
where General Grievous gets defeated by a bunch of Gungans. Right, Cody?
Sure.
Because that's his favorite episode.
Hey, why don't you just shoot her? She's right there.
Because it has to be more complicated. They can't, because it'll be, they don't want it to be.
What's the point of letting my plans making my plans succeed without any challenge?
No, it's also, maybe they just want to make sure that they don't want any gunshot wounds on her.
They know someone's after her! Who freaking cares?
Maybe it was an accident.
Your
She
job
died
is
in
to
her
kill the senator!
Maybe she died in her sleep, they can say. She just died in her sleep.
Oh yeah, when someone's trying to assassinate her, oh yeah, I can totally believe that.
Hey, it's a possibility.
I'm sure they'd find the worms.
Besides, you're generalizing. The Chancellor doesn't appear to be corrupt.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say.
Oh,
It's a-
politicians are corrupt? What are you talking about?
Yeah, like seriously, Anakin, the Chancellor, you know, he's a politician. Politicians are corrupt in some way. They're politicians. Now, granted, oh yeah, sure, you did not cut her at all in the slightest.
And now Anakin's...
Obi-Wan, that was a really bad idea.
You better not let go.
Let it go, let it go. Something, something lyrics to this song.
Think about your life choices. He's holding on with the Force, obviously. Right, Cody? Because the Force was everything.
Apparently, it's
It
a
can make
cop.
you-
It's a cop out
It
for
can
everything.
make you levitate, basically.
Well, Count Poo-Poo did it in the Clone Wars 2D show.
Hey! More
Hi.
CG!
This is probably the only sequence that actually holds up relatively well.
Annie!
Yeah, this is the only sequence that looks good even to this day. Even though it still looks like a fucking video game, but still.
It looks like one of those Star Wars video games. Right, Cody?
Yeah, pretty much. It looks like a PS2 game.
PS2
I don't. This is actually, I think, the first time
Are
I've
you
seen.
sure it looks like a PS2 game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. This is actually the first time I've ever seen this movie in HD. Well, technically HD.
Yeah,
so.
PS2 game. PS2 isn't in HD.
Well, I'm talking about the Blu-ray disc, you fucking moron.
Lon.
How is he not falling on top of one of the cars? How is he moving?
He's just lucky that he's not falling.
He's using the Force, because the Force is apparently a cop out for everything.
Yes. Bad writing, the Force. There's no such thing as bad writing. It's called the Force.
Oh, goody, a poor attempt at humor.
What do you say?
I forget.
The house of poor attempt at humor. Even without wings, I can still fly.
You know, this is the kind of interaction that we kind of needed from the first episode of episode 1. You know, we kind of needed that. Why didn't we get that before? Like, this is the kind of jokey dialogue that Star Wars usually had in the original trilogy. Where is it? Where was it?
Qui-Gon was not very jokey. It wasn't a part of his personality. And Anakin was a little kid.
But kids joke all the time.
Yeah, but Anakin would have told...
We're joking right now!
Yeah, but Anakin would have told a bunch of terrible 10-year-old jokes. Or 8-year-old jokes. Involving poop humor.
Yeah, but poop humor is, like, never funny.
Exactly, that's why they didn't do it. At least I'm trying to think of it like that.
Alright, that was funny.
What?
Ewan McGregor always has the funny lines. It's like he's the only one that acts like a fucking human being.
But doesn't... What are you talking about?
I love how they just completely went through the fire because of poor CG effects.
Good. Maybe it's fireproof. Aww. I was hoping that it would Yay, they're getting electric. Aww. Aww, the episode.
Why didn't you just go upwards?
Because that would make sense.
Because we need to show off some more digital effects.
At least there's no... If only there was a Sears advertisement. Or other places.
This is a shortcut.
Alright, I'll give him that. That was another funny line. This is a shortcut. I think. It's a woman!
Damn!
Shyamalan twist! What a twist!
I thought it.
There are female bounty hunters?
Females can be bounty hunters?
That was some shortcut, Anakin. He might go
Why can't females be Jedis yet until wait, they can. Episode 3. Were there any female Jedis in this episode, or was it 3?
And... Come on, land in the car.
Actually, there are.
Splat!
Nope.
Bullshit, he would not be able to survive that.
It was the Force. The Force was strong with him.
He's a Padawan, though. He's a Padawan.
The Force is strong with...
He's still an apprentice.
Oh, well. The Force is strong with us all. Oh, this movie's sexist.
What?
This movie is gonna have a female bounty hunter get killed off first. Of course, the female bounty hunter is gonna be the first one to die, isn't it?
Another twist. Maybe.
Females are inferior to males.
No,
That's a twist,
not,
because the
no,
female bounty hunter
Zach.
dies first.
That's not even what I'm talking about.
Oh, wow.
How the hell did you see that? First, anyway, is that she's actually not a beautiful woman. She's an ugly woman.
There. So ugly women die before ugly males.
Exactly. Shyamalan twist.
The first person who dies in the movie is a female. Man, we need Anita Sarkeesian to get on this.
Oh God.
If this were a video game, she would really rip this a new one.
I don't fucking care. By the way, that looked so fake.
Just slice her up.
Hey, bounty hunter, here's an idea. Take someone hostage. Hold them at gunpoint. You have a blaster, don't you? Or did it get knocked out of your hands? Oh well, take someone hostage anyway. You probably have another weapon.
She's also in a crowd, though.
Yeah, but take a hostage! You're a bounty hunter! Who cares?
She cares.
Why? Why does she care?
I don't know. Because I said so.
She went into the club, Master. Patience. Use the force. Think. So, we went in there to hide, not to run. Yes, Master.
Why would she not run? She is running away from you to collect her bounty! Why would she not run?
Why do I get the feeling you're going to attack?
This is the best movie.
This is stupid!
This is good!
Why are we only 23 minutes into this shit?
This is the best 3 minutes of it, though.
Oh yeah, 'cause this is appropriate for kids.
What? What's happening now? What, they're going to a bar?
No, not the fact that they're going through a bar. What we see in the bar.
I think he is a she. And I think she's a changer.
What?
In case we be extra careful.
Wait, why be extra careful if it's a woman? I mean, if it's a changer, if that's what you meant, then that would make sense, but... I don't even fucking care anymore.
What to sell the death sticks?
This is the only funny moment.
You want to go home and rethink your life?
Oh.
Can I have some death sticks?
No.
I will hook you up some death sticks, mate. The mighty fine up your posterior.
I give them a Jar Jar.
Oh god, I don't want to see him stick something up his ass. I don't want to see him. Actually, the unusual suspect. Oh, goody, we get a nice nice shot there.
What? Look, I was looking.
Whatever.
Oh, I missed out though. Then that means. Violence against women.
But she's a bounty hunter and a criminal.
Still.
Jedi visits go back to your drinks.
Yeah, because Jedi are totally the police force. I thought you weren't going to start an investigation.
What did he do? Did he cut off?
What the fuck are the Jedi? Are they monks? Are they police? Are they What the fuck are they?
Criminals.
Tell us now.
They're trying to get rid of the dark side.
You killed one of George Lucas's friends. What?
Why'd they aim to kill her only? That's what I like to know. Why'd they go to kill her only instead of Anakin and Obi-Wan also? Tell me that one, Cody.
What?
Why didn't they kill Obi-Wan and Anakin at the same time? Shoot three.
You know what? That is a good idea. Why didn't they do that? They clearly couldn't sense it in time. Kill one of them.
Kill all three of them with three people.
He couldn't get away with that. He had to leave at some point.
No, I mean have 3 shots. 3 men. Firing.
You're really gonna send a hormonal teenager to go to protect a sexy senator on the world Naboo, one of the most beautiful planets in the galaxy. Probably one of the most romantic to be on too. Almost like it's a date or a romantic getaway. Yeah, this totally isn't gonna backfire. The hormonal teenager is totally not gonna get in bed with the sexy senator. Totally not gonna have twins. Totally not gonna fall to the dark side because love is for some stupid fucking reason forbidden.
Love is evil.
This is such a good idea. This is totally not gonna backfire in any way, in any conceivable way.
Apparently Luke doesn't listen to the Jedi because he ends up having.
Yeah, well, Luke Skywalker changed the rules with the new Jedi Order.
What makes him get to change the?
Because he was the only.
He's the only Jedi.
He's the only Jedi. He was the only Jedi Master alive at the time. Not necessarily the only Jedi, but the only Jedi Master.
The only one that matters.
No, just the only Jedi Master. Period.
Yeah, the only Jedi who matters.
Granted, that's all non-canon now. We don't know what they're gonna do with the new Star Wars
it's
movie.
not
But
canon?
still, no, it's not canon anymore.
Oh.
Yes, because Jedis need to be perfect by showing no emotion whatsoever. Yoda. You know, they turned Yoda into one of the best characters into one of the most confusing.
You like it better when you hit people with his stick, don't you?
Exactly. Yeah, I did actually.
You like the sarcastic Yoda.
Hate leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Hate leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Hate leads to anger. Hate leads to... Hate leads to your face. Hate leads to penis. Hate leads to the alphabet. Hate leads to Jar Jar. Hate leads to Padme.
Hate leads to sex.
Hate leads to sex. Hate leads to twins. Hate leads to turning into a Sith Lord.
Okay, yeah,
Hate...
it's-
Now that the council's ordered an investigation, we'll take Master Obi-Wan on to find this bounty hunter.
I haven't worked for a year to defeat the military creation, to not be here when its fate is decided.
Wait a minute, then why did I don't know anymore. I don't fucking care. Maybe I read the text wrong, but You know what? I'm going to look back on playback and see if I read the text wrong actually on playback and actually check and see what the hell I missed, because I thought that Senator Padme was going to actually vote for an arm. I don't know anymore. Whatever. Maybe I read it wrong. I probably read it wrong. I'll have to go back and check. Maybe I read it wrong and I'll check at the start of the movie.
Giving this movie too much crap.
Well, to be
Think of
fair,
the-
that might have been a mistake on my part, that not the movies,
Just
but
think
that's
of
like the only
good
time I can
things
say
the
that.
movie's done. Think of the good moments.
Yeah, like
But he feels it.
The moment where Boba Fett's made an orphan.
no, I don't like that.
It's worse.
Seeing a little Jackson.
Oh, here's whiny Anakin.
Never listen.
He never listens to me.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
Just have a way of seeing more of our faults in new light. Deal with every girl.
Oh, burn! Burn! It's the only time I like Padme, when she bitches at freaking Anakin for being a whiny little bitch.
Annie,
Annie, why are you such a bitch?
Jar Jar's gonna watch you to.
Oh.
Jar's gonna watch you to sleep.
That's really creepy and weird.
Misa back.
Jar Jar, you're really fucking scary. Hate leads to anger. Hate leads to Jar Jar. Hate leads to Padme. Hate leads to Anakin. Hate leads to Qui-Gon. Hate leads to Qui-Gon. Hate leads to Qui-Gon saving Jar Jar. Hate leads to Jar Jar. Hate leads to Jar Jar giving the Chancellor emergency powers. Hate leads to Emperor
Okay.
Palpatine destroying the
The
Republic.
galaxy.
Exactly. No, taking over the galaxy. He just destroys the Republic.
Yes. But if only he did.
And the death protector will protect me.
Make sure not to fall in love with Padme, okay? I know she's very beautiful. I know she's one of the sexiest actresses out there right now. But you cannot fall in love with her. Do you understand me? Of course, Master. Shows a smirk on his face. Ooh, nice.
I'll fall for Jar Jar instead.
Oh god, I got a Metatite for a Pokemon card. You want to know how many attacks it has?
0.
1.
Where did you get
This
that?
will be a great Pokemon card to put in my deck.
Oh,
my
boy.
non-existent deck that I do not
Hey,
have.
maybe it's rare, even though it's from McDonald's.
It's not rare. It's probably from a booster pack. It's probably a reprint from a booster pack.
It's probably.
That's usually what they do.
What if it was a counterfeit from a counterfeit?
Oh, fuck you, McDonald's!
I mean,
You assholes! First Hoopa, know this!
yay!
Don't you think it's a little too big of a ship to carry 2 people? Why is the guard
They're
not
gonna need a lot of room.
Wait a minute. Oh, whatever.
Could cause an earthquake.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
hi PS2, thing. Oh no.
Hey.
Take a seat. I'll be right with you.
Hmm.
You want to come and chat with you?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Hey there, poor CG effect.
Hey, look, it's not Goro. It's Fat Goro.
It is, it's Fat Goro. Kind of a weird
Man,
head
he
though.
really let himself go.
God damn.
And what happened to his hair?
We got the algorithm. Can you tell me where it came from? This baby belongs to Devil's Order. What you got here is a Camino Saber God. I wonder why it didn't show up in the analysis archives. She's running little cuts on the side that give it away. Those analysis droids only focus on symbols. I should think that you Jedi would have more respect for the difference between knowledge and wisdom. Well, if droids could think,
Knowledge and wisdom and lightsaber. And the lightsabers. Just waving them around like fucking wands.
I say about
Expelliarmus! Get your toy lightsabers out and just wave it like a fucking wand. In fact, that reminds me of a Lego short where, Darth Vader was leading an orchestral band in the Empire's to play the Empire's theme in Empire Strikes Back. Do the Imperial March. Did you just say "fuck it, Bulkuts"? what the fuck did he just say? Hey, look! I remember this section from Battlefront 2.
It was so much better there.
Exactly.
Thankfully, EA now owns the franchise. Am I right?
I don't think Coruscant is in that game. In fact, they actually took out pretty much every single map that was in the original Battlefront games.
So we have less content.
Exactly.
And then it will be free DLC, and they'll be hailed as great people who released free DLC that should have been in the game already. And people with no internet connection are fucked.
So, are you enjoying this movie so far, minus the riffing?
Just one.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about episode 2, honestly. It's really fucking boring. Oh no, a bad actor. Get him away! Get him off of the screen! Now,
Hey, bad
leave!
actors aren't terrible.
Fucking leave! Thank you.
Bad actors can be good at times.
Yeah, when they're given a good script. And they
Or if
actually give a
they're,
shit
or
about
if
their
they're,
job.
or if they're with Sal.
And they actually give a shit about their fucking job.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
How's your sex life?
Oh, fuck you. You don't bitch out, R2. Oh, look, they're having dinner. It's like it's a what kind of fucking headpiece is that? She looks like she's cosplaying as a fucking anime
Ewok.
cat. From this angle, she looks like she's cosplaying as a cat.
Or an Ewok.
Now what the fuck is that? How many outfits let me actually take account of how many outfits Padme changes into.
Well, you're
There's
too late.
one, I believe there's two, and this is like the third one. I'm not sure. I'll just start from here. So this is the first one.
Maybe she should cosplay as Chewbacca.
Well, at least this isn't the Stimpy outfits that Padme later has. So she's just begging for Anakin to do her.
Annie.
Oh my god, this is so fucking awkward. Hey Padme, you're in my dreams.
Hey,
How does
I
that make
dream
you
about
feel?
you.
Does that make you feel awkward?
Do you?
Oh, hi Ayla Sakura.
Hi.
I saw you in the background. Ayla Sakura. She's a Jedi that you can see in the background. She's mostly known from the expanded universe.
Which one?
Oh no, a bunch of bad actors.
Yay, bad actors. Johnny Winsale should be in here. We need Nicholas Cage.
Well, you know how many planets there are, Yoda? How many planets are there? Please, tell me. How the fuck would you know?
Because he memorized it.
But for all we know, those could be stars. Not star systems. Those could be galaxies. Those could be multiverses. Those could be anything.
Stop overthinking it.
No! I want to rip this movie a new one.
But this movie is the sixth best movie in the series.
No, it's the seventh best.
No, was that because no.
But
That movie
Star
doesn't
Wars: The
count-
Clone
that-
Wars.
That movie doesn't really count as a movie.
Yeah, it does. It's a fucking movie.
Oh boy.
It was released
So
in
now we
theaters
have-
as a movie, so yes, it counts.
So now we have 4 disappointments.
No, Clone Wars wasn't that bad. I still.
I heard it was bad.
Yeah, they're exaggerating. Trust me.
No, I heard that the TV show is better than it.
Well, yeah, the TV show gets a lot better, but still, like,
Instead of
For-
saving
as a
Jango Fett's-
start-
instead of saving, Jabba's son.
It's just that, you know, the movie itself is
The movie is about saving Jabba's son.
Zach, why don't you shut up and let me finish? The movie itself is nothing special, but it's better than the prequels.
It's a
So
rip-off.
it's better than the prequels.
Better than Episode 3.
Yep.
Yeah. Even though Episode 3 is more just action and...
Action, no substance.
Yes.
And what substance it
And
could
too
have
much
had is...
choreographed.
Hey, Padme. How do you feel about me being in your dream, you being in my dreams?
Padme,
I'm kind of
when I see you,
I'm kind of
I
bit-
feel a bit...
shit-faced. That's why I have this monotone voice. I'm so fucking drunk.
Oh.
I'm so fucking drunk.
I dream about you and Cha Cha and me having a big old...
Orgy.
No, I meant something else, not an orgy. Sorry, something just slipped. Something just slipped, and that was not my dick that slipped. Oh man, I feel
Annie! Anakin, where are you going with this?
Honey, I didn't know you felt that way about me, son.
Anakin, where are you going with this?
Honey, I didn't know you felt that
Oh
way
wait,
about
this
me,
is a great moment for Anakin right here. Store one for Anakin right in this scene.
Godfrey is still the viceroy of the Trade Federation. I fear the Senate is powerless to resolve this crisis.
We must keep our faith in the Republic. The day we stop believing democracy can win is the day we lose it. Let's pray that day never comes. In the meantime, we must consider your own safety.
We could be watching a worse movie than this, you know.
We'll watch Batman and Robin after this.
No, I mean Jupiter Ascended.
Excuse me.
Am I right?
I was thinking I would stay
A
away.
movie that rips it off.
There's some places out there that
Rip off of...
Excuse me. I'm in charge of security here, lady.
And this is my home. I know it very well. That's why I'm here. I think it would be wise if you took advantage of my knowledge in this instance.
Oh, store one, Anakin. You are totally amazing at getting the ladies, aren't you? Top class. When you want to show that you're a fucking douchebag. Seriously, Padme, why are you into this guy? You can do so much better. Go out with Obi-Wan. He's a much nicer guy.
He's a lot older than her.
You could go out with me, but, you know, then again...
Go out with Jar Jar.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Jar Jar's a nicer guy than Anakin. Yeah, actually, yes.
And then you can go and cheat on him. And he would not notice a single thing.
Exactly. Go out with Jar Jar.
He wouldn't know a thing.
Yeah.
This is so happy to be a part of your family. Hey, look. They're finally getting to...
How is whatever? How is Obi-Wan wet? How is Obi-Wan wet? He's only been out there for a couple of minutes. He had his foot on.
Maybe it's really raining hard. It looks like it's raining pretty hard.
Well, he should have done it a little bit better. It looks like just average rain, and I know it always rains on Kanemo, but he's been in the ship the entire time.
My ship sails in the morning.
But it doesn't sail.
Oh crap. Oh. Well, I want to talk about that. That's much more entertaining.
It is, but sadly we can't talk about that. These aliens look horrible.
How do you like these aliens?
The design is fine. It's just that the design is fine. It's just that the CG on them is just atrocious. Oh god, this looks like a video game. This really does. I mean, it looks a bit better in HD now that it has a bit more clarity, but everything still looks like a PS2 game. Maybe a PS3 game if you want to
PS3.
get lucky. Maybe.
PS3 can do HD.
I'm not talking. I'm talking about the special effects themselves, not the HD, the HDness, or if you want to call it that. It wasn't HD when it was on DVD or on
They had
VHS
to downscale things.
or on VHS.
They had to downscale stuff, you know.
Yeah.
For-
So, and it wasn't HD when it was in theaters either.
Oh. They had to downscale things for
How would they downscale things?
they downscale video now stuff in Game Boy Video. You wanna watch Sonic X on Game Boy Video?
No thanks.
Imagine
I'll watch Pokemon on the Game Boy
don't you
Video.
don't you wanna see the animation at like
The animation be even worse than it already is.
yes.
Oh yeah, sure.
I really wish we got to see that part with the Find the Computer Room where they showed where they were streaming them watching Sonic X on.
Oh, there's a second outfit. A beautiful dress that shows her back.
He needs to come here.
Look at this. Look at this.
He swim to that island every day. I love
You are wearing like the most beautiful dress that shows your entire back in front of this guy. Look at that right there.
the sunshine.
Your back is completely uncovered, and you don't want to fall in love with this guy. And what the fuck is with your hair? It looked like
Hey,
it
look,
looks like
it's the most important
shrimp.
speech ever.
Is that shrimp hair?
It's everywhere. Aw, that was the greatest speech ever. I hate sand.
Oh god, we missed it. Well,
You
I missed it. I know what the scene is then. Oh. Bad touch! Call security! Bad touch! I'm so turned on by your creepiness.
Let's look at each other's eyes for the next 5 minutes.
Suddenly I was smiling and now I'm not. You know, Anakin, I know you're forbidden to fall in love, but you could have a one-night stand with her.
We all know how you would if you're that shallow. Sick.
Well,
Twisted,
hey, it's the
man.
next. Hey, let's be honest here, Zach. It's the next best thing. If you can't fall in love, just whatever. You can still be fuck buddies. That's what Johnny said in the commentary for episode 2. So I figured I'd bring it up here because he's right. Why not just fuck each other? You don't have to fall in love.
But he is in love.
That, but
What if he is
but he
in
can't
love?
fall in love. Just, you know. Oh, goody. Fetuses.
Yeah.
This is appropriate for kids. This is a kids movie, right, George Lucas? we're seeing a bunch of fetuses.
Now we will learn about the miracle of life.
Yeah, clone life.
And well, and what happens to the fetus? What will they
Fetus!
fetus, please? They all look the same. I wonder why.
It's like they're
I
clones.
know.
And who was the original host? A bounty hunter called Jacob Fett. And where is this bounty hunter?
They're the master race.
Frank has a day which is considerable. Fett demanded a new thing. An unwanted clone for himself. Curious, isn't it? Unaltered. Pure genetic replication. No tampering or structure to make it.
Oh, yeah, because... Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Would you like to meet this Jango Fett?
I'd like to meet him.
You... And
Especially when
that
he tries
gave
to
Lucas
kill
an
you.
excuse. That gave Lucas an excuse to change Boba Fett's badass voice in the original cuts, and then switch it to the other voice, like Jango's voice.
Wait, he did that for the.
Hey, look! It's my new army for it's my new army for the new Star Wars game.
What?
The Stormtroopers look a little weird though. They don't look right. They have this weird little fin on their helmets.
I know, right?
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? A third sexy outfit.
I was 12.
Again,
I was
Padme.
12 years old.
A third sexy outfit, yeah. Do it in front of this guy, yeah. In front of this guy who looks at you creepily, clearly has you in his dreams, and is clearly willing to stalk you in order to get in bed with you.
Maybe he was this.
Yeah.
You really don't want politicians, do you?
I like 2 or 3. But I'm not really sure about one.
Oh. Now he admits that he wants a fascist dictatorship.
We need a system where the politicians sit down and discuss it. Agree what's in the best interest of all people and do it.
My favorite politician is Jar Jar.
The trouble is that people don't always agree.
Well, then they should be made to.
By whom? Who's going to make them?
I don't know. Someone.
You?
Of course not.
Of course not.
Someone wise.
That would not look like a dictatorship to me.
No.
But if it works.
Ah, yeah. Great fucking job there, Anakin. That's number 2. That's number 2. That's number 2. First you bitch her out, and now you're saying you support a fascist dictator. Let's count the other things. You look at her creepy. You put her finger on her back. Talk about fucking sand.
Oh man.
And then you also say how she's in
So
your
he
dreams.
likes-
Oh
He
no.
likes two senators. Who are they?
Huh?
He likes 2 politicians. Well, who are they? Jar Jar and her, or
Jar Jar, her, and probably the only other politician I can think of was Palpatine.
So Palpatine and her and Jar Jar's the one he doesn't like. Then
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking
Jar
care.
Jar's a cock blocker.
Oh, such beautiful romantic. It's so romantic. So what do you think is better? Twilight's love story or this?
Well, I don't know all Twilight's love story, so I can't say.
Twilight's love-
I've never seen it, so I can't say.
I'll tell you right now, Bella and Edward had more chemistry than these two do.
Ugh.
So, let's see. That's okay. So, what's a fascist dictatorship? Bitches her out. Whines about Obi-Wan in front of her like a little kid.
Hey, look!
Tells her
Hey, look!
creepy
It's
things.
hey, look, Cody! It's Bubba!
Bubba?
Bubba Fett!
Bubba Fett it is.
And there's his daddy.
And Jenga. Bubba and Jenga. Bubba Fett and Jenga Fett.
Junk.
Junka Fett? Yeah. So we got we got 5 things so far. I've counted the ways that Anakin's been able to really get Padme, really get that. Hey! No, you are not getting a Game Informer.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Are you just standing up?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
This movie's good.
You're gonna suffer with me, damn it! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What if I said I love this movie? I said it was the best.
Okay. Hang on a second.
How
Let me...
far are we into it? Hey, Ron,
Yeah,
now we're into it. Yay! I
Okay,
mean, no, I want it to go on.
We're not even halfway done.
What were you expecting?
I don't like this movie. It's so fucking boring.
Then why are you watching it?
Because I have to do this for the movie commentaries.
You can always skip it.
I can't skip it.
Because people will understand.
Well, if I get it over with now, then I never have to see this movie ever again. So, you know, do it now, upload it, and then I never have to see it again.
Love better do this.
Oh, God.
Yay!
Another romantic thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the CG fruit! This is the CG apple! I think it's an apple, anyway. This is
Yeah.
CG fruit!
I'm gonna eat nothing.
Exactly!
Yum. This air tastes so good.
Oh, look, another sexy outfit that shows a bit of her cleavage. Again, totally not trying to get this guy. She's eating CGI fruit.
Yum.
She ate
Yeah.
CGI fruit!
Yay.
And another sexy outfit. That's how many now? She changed, what, did she just
Now
change
it's
her?
even worse.
Yeah, I know. Now she's showing even more of her cleavage. Oh God.
What's next?
Wait. Listen. Here's what's next. Okay, 5 for the sexy outfits, and 5 for Anakin being a creep. 6.
The closer we get to you, the worse it gets.
What's next?
Being
What's your next outfit? Oh, the kiss never should give.
I wish.
Wasn't he the one who gave her the kiss?
Oh my God, this is so fucking.
Wasn't he the one who initiated it?
This is the worst love.
Cody,
triangle
wasn't he
ever.
the one who initiated it?
What?
He was the one who initiated
He
it.
took the initiative. Yes. I wish I could just wish away my feelings.
I wish you weren't. You're the problem here. You were the one. You gave the kiss. Mhm.
I love that. I love that face.
What?
Oh, we can't. Robot Chicken did this a whole lot better.
What? That she's seeing someone else?
I'm next. We're studying to become a Jedi. I'm a senator.
You're a senator. What does that mean? That doesn't mean dick. You can still get in bed with somebody.
It'll take us to a place we
You can still fall in love with somebody if you're a senator.
Senators.
And you do feel something.
Oh, for God. Ah!
They too feel sorry. I just want to get in bed.
Number frickin' 7.
I don't want to get in bed. No, wait, I want to get in bed.
Oh, there's the line. I wish I could just wish away my feelings for you.
And then we could just have motionless sex.
Did you realize that if you really love her, you don't want to just ignore it and wish away your feelings? If you fucking love somebody, you fucking love them.
He just wants one night stand. He's just that. He's that much of a empty, shallow person.
I wouldn't hold it past him.
He's a shallow person.
This is
He just
terrible.
wants the sex.
This is terrible.
He's only in it for the sex.
Why did I agree to do this?
Because
Oh my God.
it's your favorite movie. It's one of your favorite movies.
If you fucking love somebody, you fucking love somebody. No,
He
you
just wants to
don't
fuck.
fucking love her. You love her body. That is all you love. That is it.
Let's get in bed. Well, let's have emotionless sex.
And I can't really blame you because that bitch has no personality. I'm not calling
Well,
Natalie.
no direction.
All right. To set the record
No
straight,
direction.
I'm not talking Natalie. I'm not saying Natalie Portman is a bitch. I'm saying Padme is a bitch. The character in the movie is
George
a bitch,
Lucas.
not the actress. The
George
actress
Lucas's
is fine.
portrayal of the character.
Oh God, George Lucas's portrayal? Oh no, Zach, no,
Yeah, it's all.
no, that's
I don't wanna
horrible.
see- I don't want to see.
I
her.
don't want to see
I
him
wanna
in the
see her
dress.
look.
I don't want to see him.
I don't want to see him cross-dressed though, and then to have a relationship with. If he.
Oh
if he-
wait! Here's an important plot point about Master Seifa Diaz that we never learn about.
Who cares? Yeah, but if the budget gets really low, he's gonna have to go and play some of the roles himself.
He plays one of the roles as a cameo.
Yeah, but he could play an actual role, a significant one. Where he cross-dresses.
actually, believe it or not, I remember when Disney actually acquired the rights to make Star Wars Episode 7, 8, and 9, and George Lucas handed him his drafts that he made, like, around the time of the prequels. Disney actually threw him away.
Assholes. What was his...
They threw him away.
Well, maybe he has them on the computer.
Yeah, but they'll just throw him away again.
Yeah, but will he ever reveal the scripts?
I'd rather not. I'd rather than just be away.
Why'd they do that?
Yeah, apparently George Lucas is also going to be a creative consultant. In other words, yeah, you just sit here and sip some coffee while the adults go make a movie.
Why did they have lack of trust in him? He made episodes 4
To be fair, I didn't make up that joke, but I still felt it necessary
What?
to say. You know, the whole let's let the adults make a movie while the kid just sits out here and sips his
Yeah,
coffee.
but why'd they throw away his script? though?
Oh, Padme! Oh! Anakin, what were you doing?
Your mother!
God, you are on Shinji levels of fucking creepy. Oh, the only shot that actually looks cool. Well, one of the only shots, anyway. Well, at least this isn't a sexy outfit. At least it actually covers most of her body. And it makes sense that she's in a nightgown and some sort of robe. At least it's not a fucking outfit that shows her cleavage or her back. Makes Hayden Christensen go nuts. Or makes his dick go nuts, I should say. Oh, Anakin is such a tortured soul.
Pray for Andy.
Oh.
You really turned me on, Andy.
Padme, you love this guy? You love this guy? You love this guy.
So charismatic.
This guy has bitched you out, has complained like a fucking child in front of you, and acted like a fucking 3-year-old.
He's charismatic, obviously.
Am
I right?
He supports a fascist dictatorship that wants people to be forced to make a decision, the same decision that he wants. And he also touches you inappropriately, talks about sand, and says the most creepy things you can think
Hey,
of.
look! He's in his suit!
Not to mention it says some of the worst Shakespearean pickup lines I've ever fucking heard.
Yay, Django's here! And there's this kid in the ship.
I do like this theme.
Explosions!
I love how the string clearly pulled him back. Like, the explosion hit, and the explosion hit, but he was still standing in the fire, but then they pulled him out at the last minute. So, to try and make it look like. Oh, yeah, that was actually a cool move. This fight scene, other than that one move I just mentioned, this fight scene is lame.
Why isn't he going for his lightsaber?
Because,
He's an idiot.
shut the fuck up.
He'd rather engage him in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah,
When he has blasters.
you have the Force, just push him off. Yeah, he has a
He
jetpack.
forgot
but
he had the Force. He's using the Force to kick him, don't you know?
now use the
His
Force.
kicks are powered by the Force, obviously, don't you know?
How would...
Mace Windu can do that with his punches, apparently.
Alright, that was kind of funny.
In the Clone Wars. No, is he gonna come the ship? What the? What's going on?
I'll save you, Obi-Wan! Wait a minute, what am I doing?
What?
What?
How do you do that?
I guess it's magnetic. Or Force.
Or maybe Jango Fett had, maybe Jango Fett just had a change of heart and had it, I don't know. He had it made to him. What?
This part's bullshit right here.
What?
Just keep watching.
It's Boba Fett!
How did he make it up there so fast? I understand you could argue force speed, but there was never any mention of that.
When was it mentioned in?
Episode 1.
And
They showed that they had force speed, but we don't
what
know
about
if
the
Obi-Wan
Clone
used
Wars?
that.
Was it used in the Clone Wars?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It was only used once. And it is used in the video games, but that's about it.
Yeah, but who uses it in the Clone Wars? If they don't
No
use
one.
it?
No one.
Not even
Okay, they use
not
it.
even Mace Windu?
They use it in the 2D one. In the
yeah,
2D
that's
one,
the
they
one
use
I was
it.
talking about. The 2D
Oh, I thought you were
one.
talking
Mace
about
Windu
the
uses
3D
it.
one.
Doesn't Mace Windu use it?
Oh yeah, Mace Windu uses it, and I believe Yoda actually uses it at 1.2. But why are they on Tatooine? Oh, that's right. They're going to search for his mother. That's right. I forgot about that. Stupid me.
Yeah, but what's this have to do
Oh,
with the
look,
mission? What's this have to do with the mission?
It's Little Blue Riding Hood. It's her Little Blue Riding Hood outfit.
What's this have to do with the mission, though?
Nothing. He just wants to look for her mother.
In busca de Shmi Skywalker.
Arnie!
Annie!
Arnie.
Oh boy.
My mother.
She's not mine no more. I sold her.
You sold her.
Years ago. Sorry, I never you know. Business is business, huh? I sold her to a oyster farmer named Lars. At least I think it was Lars. And believe it or not, I heard you freed her. I married her. Can you beat that? Yeah.
Do you know where they are?
Someplace over on the other side of Mos Eisley, I think.
I'd like to know.
Hey, sure. Absolutely.
Anakin,
Let's go look at my
your mother is technically free. Now, granted, we know what's gonna happen later on, but I don't, whatever. I mean, I don't really care if he kills Watto, but whatever.
No.
Fucking cares.
But some. But what about those one or two fans in the world who love him?
Yes, fans. Yes, fans.
One or two, I say. There are billions of people in the world, so maybe there's one or two.
I'm guessing those two fans are either retarded
Or kids.
or no, not even kids would really like him. He's kind of an asshole. Okay, this is bullshit right here. I understand Star Wars isn't exactly scientific fact considering the TIE fighters make a sound in space, but there is literally a sound bomb. A sound bomb. How the fuck does that work? There's no sound in space. Like, I can excuse the TIE fighter stuff, because it makes it more exciting.
Oh, if it's in a good movie, it's.
Yeah, but no, this is literally a bomb that has a super loud sound that is a huge frequency.
A what device?
Well, it doesn't. I don't know. It compared. I don't know. It just maybe I'm nitpicking considering Star Wars has done this in the original trilogy, but still, I don't really. I think Ryan brought it up best. It doesn't make any sense.
They're still chasing him.
And how is I don't get how you could fly a ship like that. The Slave One.
What?
The Slave One. That's what Boba Fett's ship is, or Jango's in this case. Oh. Fire! Fire!
Come on, Bubba, get him! Kill him, Bubba!
But no, that's Jenga.
No, but Bubba was the one who set fire. I thought Bubba was controlling it.
No, that's. How are they missing
But Bubba
him?
was controlling it when Django fed.
How are they?
Wasn't Bubba?
Jenga, you have the worst shot ever.
Wasn't Bubba controlling it while Django was fighting Obi-Wan earlier? Wasn't he?
Huh?
Like in the earlier scene when Obi-Wan and Django were fighting, wasn't Bubba controlling the ship while that was going on?
No, it was Jenga.
No, while Django and Obi-Wan were fighting.
No, I don't. You saying it? No. Boba, whatever you want to fucking call him, he wasn't controlling the ship. He just said, "Fire!"
No, but I mean when they were fighting, wasn't he controlling it instead of Django?
Oh, when Jenga and Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Yeah.
were fighting. No, yeah, Boba was controlling it to an extent, but it wasn't doing much.
Oh, it was on autopilot.
Sort of, yeah.
Way to make a kid feel insignificant. Poor Bubba.
Fire!
Well, at least episode 5 will happen eventually, and then episode 6 will be killed off in,
Fire!
Bubba, where?
Where the hell was this on Geonosis? Oh! Okay, this is a separatist base. Okay, I get it. Wait. Okay, this is the base. Okay,
All
now
your
I know where
base
it
are
is.
belong to us.
It looks different because it's in the nighttime.
All your base are belong to us.
Hi R4, you won't survive in episode 3.
We don't care about you, R4.
Yeah, R2 is better.
R2 actually has more personality.
Yeah, surprisingly, he has the most personality out of everyone in the prequels.
He doesn't speak a single...
He doesn't say anything. He just speaks in bleeps and bloops.
There's an unusual concentration of Federation ships over there.
No! Really, Kenobi? I didn't notice that.
Please tell us more. How are you feeling? I am feeling troubled. Thank you for describing your feelings. Don't show, just tell.
Tell us, Sonic, is that tornado carrying a car? That tornado's
carrying a car!
Well done. Well done.
I'm so happy! Remember that line from Sonic Adventure?
Hooray!
I'm so happy for the birdies running.
Yeah, it was Amy.
I know. I'm so
I
happy.
like Sonic and Tails' levels. Hooray!
Don't you like when they
In the
explain
gayest way.
when they
This is how boring this movie is. We're talking about Sonic.
and how bad the cutscenes are?
We're talking about Sonic. Oh god, I forgot. Anakin made C-3PO for some reason. Oh, hi, Little Miss Blue Riding Hood. Seriously, what the hell is with that outfit? Who wears that kind of robe in the desert, though? Wouldn't that be too hot of a thing to wear in the desert?
Oh well. She's wearing the hood.
And why would you wear a Jedi robe either?
Because he needs to show that he's a Jedi.
Hey, it's Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru.
I guess I was their brother. I had a feeling about you someday. Is my mother here?
And we didn't see them at all in episode 1.
Clean life. Shmi is my life. Should go inside. This is just a
There's a robot chicken joke I'm gonna repeat when we get to the end of this whole shtick. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna save it.
Great film. This underrated masterpiece.
Okay. Now she's dressed like Jasmine from Aladdin.
No, she's
I mean,
not.
that's not necessarily. Well, the outfit looks kind of like something that Jasmine would wear, except
No,
for
it
it.
doesn't.
It actually has like long sleeves, unlike
Yeah.
Jasmine, who essentially just wears like a bra. I guess I don't know. It reminds me of something
And then
that
yoga
Jasmine would
pants.
wear. See?
Wow, she just changed her hair.
Yeah, she has Princess Leia buns.
Wow, she changed them so quickly.
Yeah. To find my mother.
Your mother's dead, son. She's dead.
See, doesn't that remind you a little bit of what something Jasmine would wear, except for the longer sleeves?
Nope.
It reminds me a little bit of it.
Nope.
It's the blue. It's the light blue,
That's
and
the only thing it has in common.
it's the light blue and the fact that her belly button is exposed.
Wait, what? I don't see the belly button.
And no, it's not a dress. It is actually, if you look at, it's not. I don't think it's actually a dress. Is it a dress? Oh no, it is a dress. I thought it was pants, or some sort of really long, baggy pants or whatever. No.
Or it's
Oh. Why would she wear a dress in the desert? Whatever.
because she has to.
Oh god, this background looks awful. Oh my god. This background.
Hey, let's get to the Crushers.
Why is Duel of the Fates playing?
Because
Why? This is the most. I mean, I love Duel of the Fates. I have no problem with it playing, but
unfit.
like, why is it? It's so unfitting.
Man.
Wait, Jawas can speak to Anakin?
What?
She's speaking to a Jawa.
Did you know that's why he's the chosen one? Because he can speak to Jawas.
Other Jedi can speak to other people as well.
Oh.
Yoda does it all the time.
Yoda also does a lot of,
Hate leads to anger.
he does
Anger
lots of
leads
coke.
to hate.
He
Hate
does a
leads
lot
to
of
suffering.
coke.
Suffering leads to suffering.
He does a
hate
lot-
leads to hate. Hate leads to hate.
Remember
Hate
the
leads
John-
to anger. Anger leads to
Remember
suffering.
the JonTron
It's
video
just
with Yoda's
suffering.
stories? Remember that thing with Yoda's stories?
No, I don't.
The one where he's talking about how he's getting high all the time.
Oh, now I remember. That's hilarious.
Dad puts a cigarette out and you.
Hate leads to suffering. Anger leads to hate.
Have you ever
Hate
visited
leads to
their-
suffering.
have you ever
Suffering
visited-
leads to anger.
have you ever
Hate
visited-
leads to hate.
Cody.
Anger leads to anger.
Cody, have you ever visited the Green Boys channel or whatever it's called?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you should.
Why?
But sure. It has the Yoda puppet.
Oh. Okay.
There's someone.
Oh look, it's Count Dracula.
No, it's Count Dooku.
Same
He doesn't
actor.
have fangs.
Oh god, he looks awful. Clone Wars looked more realistic than him. Oh my god! What the hell? I thought it couldn't get any worse! Hello, Christopher Lee. Count Dracula.
Count Chocula.
No, it's Dracula. He was Dracula. That's what like they called him, Count Dooku.
What?
That's why they called him Count Dooku. He was based on Dracula, and they brought Christopher Lee in because he played Dracula.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, look it up. It's true.
Useless
May
knowledge.
he rest in peace as well, because it is a shame, because he is a good actor. A great actor.
This is the best movie ever.
Aww. Little monsters of death are just playing with each other. It's so adorable.
No.
How did he know she was in there? This would have been a really good scene if it lasted longer and if it wasn't in this movie. If it was either in episode 3 or if the
So
prequels
it's
were
bad
changed
by
around.
association with the movie, you're saying?
Exactly. It does not fit with the rest of the movie. It's a good idea, though. I like the idea of this scene. And if it lasted longer, it would have made more sense if Anakin...
Oh, she was already dead, they said.
You know, Hello Greedo said
They
this
said
in his
she's
review,
dead.
and I do agree
They
with
said
it.
she's dead, not that she's dying.
Yeah, well, they probably didn't know. They probably thought he was already dead. Why they didn't go after her, I have no fucking clue.
Is there...
Lazy?
Yes. Of course.
Hell, why not contact Anakin? Why not contact the Jedi? Anakin is a part of them. Hell, why didn't Anakin just go to save his mother and free her after episode 1? Like, I don't... Oh my god.
Because he was thinking about fantasies of Padme. And he was writing
And
about
he was also
Right.
dreaming and having nightmares about his fucking mother.
Well, he priorities. Apparently, to him.
See, Hayden Christensen, I think when it comes to showing emotion, he's better when he's not talking. When he pulls off a really good stare, or when he actually sees his mother dying, Hayden Christensen himself is not a bad actor. I've seen him in plenty of things, and there are even moments in the prequels where he shines, but when he has to deliver the most awkward lines that George Lucas writes for him,
I hate Sand.
yeah, exactly, he sucks. And that's not really his fault. Oh, there we go! Here we go!
Slaughter! He's gonna commit mass genocide. Yes.
Oh, nice foreshadowing there, movies. Hearing Darth Vader's breathing. Because Yoda...
Really?
Yeah,
You
because
know?
Yoda apparently can sense the future.
Wait, they had the Darth Vader breathing there?
Mace Windu, why are you
Wait,
sitting
were
like that?
they actually did that?
Yeah. Mace Windu, why are you sitting
Ah.
like that?
So the scene was planned way ahead of time.
Apparently.
I'll explain my emotions. No. This is the only way I can display my emotions.
I sense.
Angst.
And a ginormous and controversial no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Falcon, yes.
Is that you? Is that you, Captain Falcon?
Captain Falcon is a better protagonist than Anakin Skywalker. Seriously, that'd be fucking awesome. Captain Falcon in Star Wars. Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, but he destroyed the whole universe.
So what?
What if he's neither the dark side or the light side?
That's Anakin's tracking signal, right? It's coming from
He'll bring balance to the Force by destroying both,
blazes is he doing that?
so that,
I tell him to stay in Naboo.
and he'll be the,
Yes, does he'll
he'll take over.
Not much time. Anakin, do copy. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Arnie. Look, it's daytime now.
Alright, so what is the count up to with the whole Anakin being a bitch to Padme?
What's the count to of how many people did Anakin kill that day?
Maybe...
How many?
Hang on, let me think. Creepy stalker, fascist dictatorship, bitching her out, acting like a 3-year-old.
Murdering people?
No, that'll come next. I gotta wait for the other ones first. Shit. Touching her inappropriately, saying the creepiest things. That whole spiel about how he wishes away his feelings.
No one's perfect!
And how he doesn't want to love her, but he does, which is total bullshit. That'll just count as 2 points because I absolutely hate that scene. And now he brings a corpse home. So we're at 9.
I'll show you my mother. Here, meet them. You can meet. Remember my mother?
Oh
Remember when
boy.
you saw her in
Oh
episode
boy.
1?
Oh boy. Here's the scene. By God, this scene. Just listen. Wow, okay, here you go. Oh look, blue milk.
She's gonna poison me.
No, blue milk is an actual drink. It was in episode 4.
Oh.
She had to die,
Why?
because she wasn't interesting.
Why couldn't I save her?
Because you didn't.
Exactly, because you didn't.
Because you were too busy,
Flirting with Padme.
yeah, and trying to get laid.
Listen.
Show your love.
Wait, no, listen. There's 10 right here.
I will be the most powerful Jedi ever. I promise you. I will even learn to stop people from dying.
Yeah, good luck with that.
By killing people. Killing everyone.
Shh. Now he's gonna bitch about Obi-Wan. That's 11. It's 11. Come on, out with it. There we go!
Murder!
Even the woman.
They're dead.
Yeah, we know they're
I
dead.
killed the kids too.
Wait, listen to Padme's response.
Just the men. With the women
And children.
and the children too.
Yes! Yeah! Our hero!
Wait! We're not done yet. Wait for Padme's response.
I love you, Annie. Good. You did the right thing, Annie. You took it well.
Shh! Wait! Bullshit! Bullshit! To be angry is to be human! He murdered a bunch of freaking people! Some of which that had nothing to do with his mother's death! To be angry is to be human? What, do you think I can just go kill a bunch of people across the street because I don't like them? But it's okay because to be angry is to be human? No! That's not okay! That is nowhere near okay!
Angrily hate. Out the edge.
That is nowhere near okay!
Out the edge.
That is nowhere near okay! Murdering people is wrong! So why
He's an angsty teenager.
Oh yeah, like that's an excuse. I guess he just didn't like them, so he could just murder whoever he wants now?
Yes.
I guess so! After all, to be angry is to be fucking human!
They're not Jedi.
I hate that scene so much! I hate that scene so much!
I wanna see
No,
how much
no,
time. I
no,
wanna see how much
no,
time we have.
no. Then I'll do it.
I want. Yay! We have less than an hour left. I mean, no, only less than an hour.
Why can't it be over? I hate that scene so much. As much as I'm overacting right now, I hate that
I'm
scene
gonna go
so
get
much.
a beverage then.
Alright. Just
First,
hurry.
how we up?
Close the door, please. Zach, close
Oh, 'cause
the
you
door.
don't-
No, I don't want any sounds coming from out there. Well, fuck. Now I'm all alone. Oh look, there's a skin tight. Now Padme's wearing a skin tight outfit. How many outfits has she had now? I've lost count. I've counted like 6, and there was like a 7th one. And this is like the 7th sexy outfit. She's wearing like a skin tight outfit now. What the hell? Why is she even wearing a skin tight outfit in the desert? Wouldn't that stick to your skin when you sweat? Why would you wear that?
What would you rather be doing? Like playing Sonic 06 for 2.5 hours roughly, or watching this movie for roughly 2.5 hours?
How about just playing a good game? Or watching a good movie?
I don't play Sonic 06 for that long.
No.
Because it's not as boring.
No.
I'm talking about just 2.5 hours around.
Sonic 06 is pretty boring.
I'm talking about Sonic's story though. And not with the gems, because
You know, Padme's wearing a new sexy outfit. She's wearing a skin-tight, white suit.
see-through.
Why wear that in the desert, though? Like, why wear that in the desert? Wouldn't, like, the sweat that you're sweating on the desert just, like, cause the suit to just stick to your skin?
And get wet?
I understand you could argue the reason is, well, Natalie Portman is hot, so let's show off her body, but that's not an excuse. It's not practical.
And kids are watching this. Think about the children.
Are you just gonna sit here and let him die? He's your friend. You're meant to.
Like my father. But you heard Master Windu. He gave me strict orders to stay here.
Anakin's a dick.
God damn it.
Fuck Obi-Wan.
Fuck Obi-Wan. He's holding me back. He caused me to murder those people.
Those people had it coming.
Exactly. Oh, wait, so now you're willing to go. Oh, and Anakin, you technically...
go as
Oh, wait,
long
wait,
as
wait,
it
Zach, there's
means
something else I want to bring up. Anakin, you already technically disobeyed the Chancellor and Master Yoda and Master Windu's orders when you went to Tatooine, so, yeah.
He doesn't care.
Unfortunately, the debate is not. The Senate never approved the use of clone votes.
Ha 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 ha.
The Senate must vote the Chancellor emergency
Oh boy.
approve the creation of an army.
Not much senator will have the courage to propose such a radical amendment.
From a senator and his army.
I love the way they just look. And then Jar Jar's like,
What happened?
They trick him into thinking, well, maybe it is a good idea, when Padme wouldn't agree with it at all. Hey, look, we got 2 of the only decent actors who are actually trying in this movie in the same room together.
This is a mistake, a terrible mistake. That's gone too far. Man,
I thought you were the leader here too.
And it's still boring. It's still fucking boring. Why is Obi-Wan just keep spinning around like this?
Like a record, baby. Right round, down, round.
You spin me right round, right, baby, right round. Like a merry-go-round.
Go round, down.
But why are they making him spin?
Because it's entertaining.
Yeah, but like Obi-Wan keeps having to turn his head like to see Christopher Lee when he's talking to him. It's like, really? I mean, you have him locked up. Isn't that all you need to do? Maybe they're trying to torture him by making him
entertaining to them.
dizzy.
Doctors are sure they might kill him. Forget that he was once my apprentice, just as you were once his. He could order the corruption of the Senate, but he would never require older than to give children's life.
Oh yeah, Dooku actually talks about Palpatine.
What if I told you that the Republic is now under control of the Dark Lord of the Senate?
No, that's not possible.
That's not possible.
No, that's not possible.
not possible!
Where'd you get the Sprite?
From the fridge.
Oh, I guess she bought the Sprite. Okay. I'll have to get some later on because I'm thirsty.
I definitely.
The Viceroy.
Why? What's stopping you from believing him?
Because he's not seeing it.
Use the Force, Obi-Wan. Tell if he's lying or not.
He came to me for help. Tell me
After all, the Force can do anything.
You can't cure cancer.
Oh, I'm sure George Lucas can find a way.
I know, because he doesn't know how to write anymore.
Exactly. Oh, God, exactly.
Do you think episode 1's gonna be better than episode 7 will be better than episode 1 and 2?
Huh?
Will episode 7 be better than episode 1 and 2, you think?
I hope it will be better than any of the prequels.
But at the very least, 1 and 2.
Oh,
boy! Yes!
Oh, here's the scene. Jar Jar, you are a fucking idiot.
Yeah!
It's all your fault! You are to blame for everything! You are to blame for everything!
it is with reluctance that I have agreed to this going.
Sure, reluctant.
I am totally not the bad guy. I am totally not the bad guy. You, I do like Ian McDiarmid. He tries his best with what he's given. I can't wait for episode 3 though, because we're just gonna be quoting Palpatine. Like the first movie, episode 1 we quoted Jar Jar. Episode 2 we've been quoting all the terrible lines, and episode 3 we're probably going to be quoting Emperor the entire time.
Misa back!
And of course, Anakin's other terrible lines.
You tricked me into giving you
Emergency powers!
You tricked me?
Jar Jar, you poor, naive, whatever the fuck
Hey,
you
maybe
are.
he wasn't tricked. Maybe he's just playing it up. Maybe he knew. That's what Robot Chicken let off.
Not really, no.
Yeah, it is. Jar Jar's apparently a Darth Sith. According to that, he's a Sith.
Darth Binks.
See those cops just stay straight ahead? They're exhausted at 6:10.
According to Robot Chicken, they think that Jar Jar is.
By the way, she's gonna be wearing a skin-tight outfit in a droid factory. A really, really hot droid factory where you would sweat a lot.
Whatever happens out there, follow my lead. I'm not interested in getting into a war here. As you remember, Sonny, maybe I'm doing have a solution to this mess.
Don't worry. I've given up for now.
Oh. Yes, they totally seem like they would be together in the end. Such romantic tension. Such romantic tension, am I right? So Padme, how's that skin-tight outfit doing for you? Why would they just let them in?
It's a trap!
It's a trap! Do it!
Part of it. Part of your everyday breakfast cereal.
I am programmed to understand humans. What does that mean? That means I am in charge here.
I always wonder what R2. I always wonder what R2 is actually saying. Like, I always wonder, what if R2 actually could speak? Would that be a good thing for kids or
No.
a bad thing?
That would be a bad thing for everyone involved.
Yeah, you want to know why? It's because he
But
probably
we don't want him to speak.
no. But what would he say?
Misa!
Oh, bullshit! Like you can't freaking hear them. Oh, I love how he's just twirling his lightsaber.
Guess the Force isn't strong with him. more of these guys?
Okay, that looked like a really awkward cut in half. Padme!
Oh no! She's gonna get crushed! The crusher scene! That many don't really remember, do they? How well do you remember this scene?
It comes out of nowhere. Honestly, I really don't remember it that well.
Yeah. I remember from the Lego Star Wars game.
Yeah, that's pretty much that. I remember playing the level. The level itself is fine. It's a fun level.
Every Lego every Lego game is so familiar from what I've played at least.
I like.
Too familiar.
They're.
Well, at least the only ones I played are Lego Indiana Jones.
Well, to be
games
fair,
and
Lego Star Wars, the Lego Star Wars game that this level appeared in was actually the first one they made. Well,
Yeah,
in
I
terms of
know.
like the first one of the Lego series that we know now.
Lego Star Wars 2 was much better than the first one.
Lego Star Wars Complete Saga was better than both of them.
I know, because it was both of them combined with more features.
Yeah, I have it and I've barely touched it.
Those are the only Lego games I will own are Lego Star Wars 1 and 2, but I gamed in the GameStop because I had the Complete Saga, which I regret because my 360 red rings. So now
Yeah. Well, you can get it for the Wii.
Yeah, but I'd rather not. Because I'm not gonna play it really. I can play games like Galaxy 2 and virtual console games and Smash and Punch Out and Sonic Colors.
I do love this
Super
theme
Mario
here.
Brothers Wii.
Wait, I never knew this level played here. This is Yoda's theme. Wait a minute, this is Yoda's theme. Why is it playing here? Yoda's not even here.
Or
I
is
recognize
he?
that.
Or is he?
No, he's not.
Here
No, he's not
inside
here.
all. He's inside us all.
But he's not.
Yes, he is. He's inside us all.
Oh yeah, fun.
Oh,
Oh yeah, a fun little
yes!
Zach, a fun little continuity error. R2-D2 never used any rockets to make himself fly in any of the Star Wars movies until now. And this is a prequel. Yeah, great job, George Lucas. Why didn't R2 use that for millions of other different things they could have used it for in the original trilogy? Do you know how useful that ability would have been? Yet you give them to him now.
Maybe he just got. Maybe he lost it later because of.
Well,
That
how?
technology.
Why would he lose it?
Because maybe he lost the thing that. Maybe he lost the attachment that gave him the rocket ability or whatever that allows him to hover. It's not.
Oh, can Anakin and Padme switch places?
Can Anakin and Padme just die?
I would keep Padme alive. To be fair, she actually hasn't really done anything wrong. I just hate her dialogue. She hasn't done anything wrong like Anakin has.
Anakin hasn't done anything wrong. Cody, Anakin's innocent. He hasn't done anything wrong yet. What are you talking about? He only slaughtered a bunch of people just because of association.
By the way, I actually heard that George Lucas wrote this scene into the movie. He actually wrote the scene into
On
the
the
movie
bus ride.
Yeah, on the bus ride to the studio. Or on the drive.
It was really holiday.
Oh my god.
Does it show?
Yeah, this scene kind of comes out of nowhere. Hey, you want to be in my Star Wars movie?
Oh no!
Whoops.
Not again. If only I had the Force.
Or a second lightsaber. Seriously, why not carry a spare? Can't hurt.
Because maybe they don't have enough to. Maybe they need to get the lightsaber to. I don't know.
Oh.
economy.
Oh, here's another.
Oh
song.
boy, the best. Oh boy.
Well, at least we're almost done.
Oh boy. And they are captured too, right?
I'm running out of things to say. Like I pretty much said everything I need to say about this movie. It's shit.
movie is my favorite movie, therefore it's terrible. 0 out of 10.
I truly, deeply love you.
I want you inside me forever.
Exactly. It's exactly what it sounds like.
Come on to me.
By the way, what's with her little bun at the end of that? Like, what's with those little? What is with her hair?
Wait, what?
Her, look at her hair.
Yeah, I
look
see
at
that little part.
What is that? Is that?
A bun.
That's a very weird looking bun. Oh,
Isn't this a bit of an inappropriate time?
Exactly. They're about to be executed. Not to mention.
How romantic! They're all gonna die!
Yeah. Not to mention. Not to mention, Padme. Why did you fall in love with him again? He bitched you out, brought a corpse home, told you that he murdered a bunch of innocent women and children.
Because
Which one of these things won you over?
because of the way he uses the Force to propel his dick.
Ew, ow! He cut off his own dick and used
No, to propel his dick with his Force powers.
How? What? That
He's-
doesn't even make any fucking sense.
He can use his dick can use the Force too.
Yeah.
He's the chosen one after all. Am I right, Cody?
No, he's not the chosen one. Luke is more of a chosen one, honestly. That whole prophecy was just made up because they are the original trilogies. They had to explain that somehow, and George Lucas just forgot how to write.
See, this guy's actually gonna be Darth Vader, and he's gonna.
By the way, why wasn't Padme's belt taken?
Good job.
Why wasn't Padme's belt taken? Like, that belt has stuff. She just pulled something out of it where she can remove her cuffs. Why wasn't that belt taken? You really didn't think that that would backfire on you.
Of course not, because she's a female. Females can't do anything.
She has arms. She can do something. She
could be in the
survived.
kitchen, man,
She has survived a bunch of assassination attempts beforehand,
with decoys.
and yeah, and she has fought in against the droid army before. So what's stopping her now?
Simple. Sexism.
Sure.
Sexism in movies. We need to get on this. Look at all these CGI.
That CG looks awful.
I have a bad feeling about this. Thank you for explaining.
Hey, look! The creatures are the best actors in the movie, besides Ewan McGregor. Their lines aren't even rehearsed.
These creatures turn me on. Don't
No, they don't turn me on.
They obviously turn me on.
I'll stick to I'll stick to falling in love with humans.
She seems to be on top of things.
Oh, like you.
Funny, Obi-Wan.
Like you, Anakin. Fucking waste of space.
Oh, wait, how did it rip off? I thought it just only ripped off her back. Why would it rip off and show her navel?
Or what?
Her belly button.
Oh.
I mean, I know the argument could be said is like, oh, well, fan service, but still. Like, why? Why is... I don't get it. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Damn it.
Why are you wanting to die?
Whee!
Animal abuse.
You're not funny.
Okay. Don't you like the CGI? Are you convinced by it?
Not really, no. I mean, I guess it looks a little better now that it's been converted into HD, but it doesn't look much better. There are still a lot of things that look like a PS2 game. Yeah, Padme, not the best time to remove all of your chains. Especially when a creature's about to fucking eat you. Use the Force, Anakin.
What's the Force?
Anakin knows what the Force is.
I know. I thought it was just that thing I used to, seduce, Padme.
Aww. He's doing what my cat used to do. Putting his little paws up in the air and standing on his hind
He's
legs.
trying to kill me. No!
You killed the best character in the movie! You killed the best character in the movie. And ow! Padme, you jumped and landed on that. Ow! Doesn't that hurt? Doesn't that hurt?
At least we still have the second best character in the movie still alive.
Yeah.
Come on! Don't kill him either. Don't kill that green creature. I love him so much.
Finish her.
Finish her!
I swear patience, you will die.
Dude, that's starting to bite you in the ass. You know that, right?
He doesn't care. Where's Jar Jar when you need him?
Question, why aren't there shields up? This is totally not going to backfire at all. Totally not going to backfire whatsoever.
Because they obviously don't leave the shields up.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there's shields that make
Here's
them
Mace to
entirely
save the
invincible.
day.
You should have stabbed him. Hell, why didn't you stab Dooku?
Join us. It's part
Party's
Because
over, motherfuckers.
he has plots. We can't kill off the villain.
Where the hell were you guys? What, did you just need to make a grand entrance? Oh, look, it's some of George Lucas's friends, and they're all going to wield a lightsaber.
Maybe they just,
No, no, apparently a lot of George Lucas's friends play these characters, and they're gonna play them so they can,
so it's not, so we shouldn't expect quality then.
Tell me, does he look like a bitch? By the way, purple lightsaber. Oh my god!
And that's because he wanted a purple lightsaber.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because Samuel L. Jackson won't take no for an answer.
I love all this fake choreography.
I mean,
They're just waving around their wands for no reason. It's like they're waving around a bunch of sticks.
C-3PO!
You know, I understand it's fun to, you know, play lightsabers with your friends when you're a kid. And I understand you do this sort of thing as a kid, but these are full-grown adults doing this for a movie. They're swinging at nothing, and it looks so fake. You know, you think for something that... Yes, twirl your lightsaber, Obi-Wan.
Poor droids. Do you feel bad for the droids? Your droids could... Poor C-3PO. Don't worry, you won't do much destruction because you're a droid.
But all these other droids are doing a lot of destruction.
Yeah, but the droids are very expendable. They're worse than stormtroopers.
By the way, another thing, none of these guys are dying.
Exactly.
They're all invincible. Oh, wait.
Droids.
Jenga is automatically better than Boba Fett.
Because he actually kills someone.
Yeah, he actually kills a Jedi.
Yeah, but he's soon gonna die. He just entered the fray.
I literally just topples over like a dumbass.
Like a bitch. Yeah!
Dumbass. Dumbass.
Yeah,
Dumbass.
Sticky! Ooh, he's coming back for more. No, he's killing the droids!
That bastard, he needs to die. Mace Windu, finish the job! Kill the bastard for animal abuse. Fuck you! Serial killer face.
Does he look like a bitch?
Does he look like a bitch? I will lay my vengeance upon thee. What vengeance? What? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck was that?
Don't worry, no one's gonna die to a droid in this part. See, I told you.
The fuck are you smiling for,
Useless.
Fisto? Kid Fisto, what the fuck are you smiling for?
Because of the fact that they killed Django.
Besides that.
Isn't that happy enough? Good enough? Do you think that the droids are threatened?
So funny. Die.
Do you think the droids are threatened? Do you?
Not really, since they're afraid of that thing. Son of a bitch. He just wanted a hug. Oh,
Murder! No, the second best character killed.
Wait, I
No,
thought.
R2 don't. Oh, I thought R2 was gonna... He's gonna put him up his ass. God.
R2 doesn't have.
No.
You
See,
idiot! He
yeah,
doesn't
the
have an
sex
ass.
toy.
You idiot! He doesn't have an ass.
Yeah, he does. That tray. Train is
There are
back.
droids behind the Jedi. How are none of them dying?
Because droids are useless.
But oh my god.
How many regular droids have you seen kill them on screen? Those regular droids.
Yeah, but they won't be able to block everything.
Yeah,
I don't care if they have the fucking Force.
Yeah, but Mace Windu's there.
Dooku, how did you tell them to stop? Do they have some sort of mind thing where you can control them with your mind or something?
It's a mind trick.
But they don't have brains. How is it a mind trick if they don't have brains to use the trick on?
Because terrible plot, that's why. It's almost over.
It is finished.
Hi, Plo Koon, Tadai Munde.
Your lives will be spared.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Ayla Sakura. Again.
I'm sorry.
Wait, who? Where? Who, what, where? Ooh, they're back.
Oh yeah, he's ready. He's ready. He's ready for the swing. All right, play ball. Wait, no, that's not playing ball. What? Wait, what? Hey, you're not allowed to bring other people on your team. You guys are cheating right now.
No! They're killing those poor innocent droids. What have they ever done?
I like to point out that all the clones are CG.
I know. They're all the same, though. This one's named Boggs, and the other one's named Boggs.
This action is really boring. You know, for all this action and warfare, you'd think it would be interesting, but no, it's boring. Hey, look, we've entered Battlefront 2. Hey, all right. Let me get out the controller.
Yeah, but we're using...
Hey, all right, come on. That's right, you son of a bitch.
Ah,
You kick
damn
your
it.
ass. God damn it, I died. These guys are good.
Wow.
All right, hang on, let me...
The clones are...
All right.
full.
Okay, I know I'm really good with the normal guys, with the normal assault rifles, so let me just choose them. Start fucking up some droids. Zach, you with me?
No, I'm just gonna play some droids. Because the droids are the winning team.
If you're not with me, then you're against me.
Yeah, the droids are on the dark sides, and the dark sides...
Wait a minute, since when was I playing this 3PO? Why is the camera focusing on 3PO and R2? And why, no, wait, who the hell is this kid? Why is it focusing on here? Can I get back to my
Hey,
character?
where's his head? Why is
I
his
wanna
head
get back
not-
to my
Why is
character.
his head not dropped out of the helmet?
Yeah, well, a lot of people have asked that, actually.
That'd be great.
Oh, I get to play as...
Daddy!
Awesome, I get to play as Mace Windu or Yoda? Oh, cool! I always wanted to play as them.
No, you get to
Wait,
play
now I
as-
get to play as Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Pat. Okay, well at least I still get to play as Obi-Wan. He's a fun Jedi, so I might as well play as him.
Nope. Okay, stop the joke.
Wait,
Abort.
so wait a minute. Wait.
Abort joke.
You know, I really wish I could control all this.
I really wish it stopped going as canon into the characters' talk.
Like seriously, I really wish I could control all of this.
There's too many cutscenes. I feel like I've been watching a 2.5 hour long cutscene.
It is. It looks exactly like a. Oh God, this background looks horrible. This looks like it was made from blue screen.
Oh, good lord.
I understand you can't.
Damn.
I
That does
understand.
look-
Look, all right. To get this director straight, in case anyone asked, I understand this is a very old movie. I understand this is like over 10 years old.
Ancient.
But episode 1 looks better than episode 2.
Maybe eight episode 1 was.
And
better
episode
than
1
two.
came out in 1999, so at least you could excuse its terribleness. But but it looks better than this. This looks like it had little to no effort.
How much?
This looks like a Rogue Squadron game or a Battlefront game.
So, how well did this movie do in the office?
Oh, it did. It didn't do as well as episode 1, but it still did really well. More than enough to make a sequel. Because it's Star Wars. It's going to sell no matter what.
No matter how bad.
Yeah, no matter how bad it is. People thought that this movie might actually have been better because it looked more exciting than the first one did. And little did we know it actually turned out worse.
Other than the romance.
That and the action is just much more dull here. It's not even because it's all CG, it's just that none of it is anything special. It's like Michael Bay's action, though I guess it's better in the sense that the camera work is a little bit better. But that's all the only thing I can think of. It's just dull, and there's no substance to it at all. There's no reason for any of the reasons for these guys fighting is just because. No, really, I don't remember any of the reasons. I know there is reasons, but I don't care about any of the characters here. I don't care about anyone here. Why should I give a shit about anyone? Like, at least I gave a shit about people in the rebellion because they truly wanted to be free from the Empire. That was a cause that I could get behind. And I wanted to support the rebellion because they are going to destroy the Empire. Not to mention we had good guys and bad guys to support. There's nothing here. This is the most boring Star Wars movie ever. This is the worst. And the romance also doesn't help either, but, you know. It's just, there's nothing to this. And I know I'm repeating pretty much what every other reviewer that has reviewed this movie. I know, like, I'm saying everything that everybody else has already said, but it's true. God damn it, I can't help it. It's true. This movie is fucking dull. Oh, look, now we did a Death Star reference.
Yeah.
The only thing that I like out of this entire movie is John Williams' score. Oh, we got into Michael Bay's whole thing.
No, that was the first scene of the movie.
I'm talking about the explosions.
Yeah, I know, but that was in the first scene also.
Yeah?
It opened up with the explosion.
Yeah, but still. By the way, not to mention, the special effects just look terrible.
That was because of the large budget, then.
No, the budget was actually, I think, the same as the first movie.
It was?
Yeah. And honestly, I don't think this movie has held up very well at all. Like, I know you could argue it was never good to begin with, but in terms of special effects, it doesn't look all that good.
Maybe it was too ambitious.
No, it wasn't the fact that it was too ambitious, it's just because they didn't do a good
Oh,
job with
it's
the CG.
CG.
Look, this looks like a video game. You can tell the clones are CG. You can tell they're just CG objects. They're not even people doing that. You can tell it's CG, and it's embarrassing. This is a Star Wars movie. I don't mind CG as long as you buy it. You know? And Episode 3 admittedly does that a little bit better. Yeah, there are points where it's dated, but it does it a little bit better at the very least. It's just, they should have used at least some sense of practical effects. At least some. You know, that's one thing that episode 1 had an advantage over with episode 2, is that it still used quite a number of practical effects, so it felt I could buy episode 1's cinematography more. Episode 1 had really good cinematography. This really doesn't. Other than camera work, this doesn't.
Sure.
Sure. That's why you get your asses kicked later on. Spoilers! Not that anyone gives a shit. Oh, God. No! Padme!
Oh well. She's dead!
Why would she faint?
Game over, yeah! Well,
No!
at least they killed her off. Am I right, Cody?
No, she's not dead.
Aww, but you were...
They have to kill her in episode 3, not episode 2.
Oh.
We have a job to do. I don't care. Put the ship down. You will be expelled from the Jedi Order. I can't leave her. Come to your senses. What do you think Padme would do if she in your position? She would do it.
I totally do not love her!
Droid army is in full retreat. Well done, Commander. Bring me a ship. My ship sails in the morning.
No, there's no sales.
Oh.
There will be one in Dooku's ship, but not now.
You forgot about Padme!
But-
No!
Padme would have stayed on that ship. She would have been dead.
What?
Padme would have stayed on that ship. She would have been dead.
You're gonna pay
Good.
off all the Jedi that you killed today, Dooku. Take them together.
Not really. He's not gonna dead.
3, 2, 1. Yes.
Good
yes.
job, Annie.
Kill it. Oh, you didn't finish him off.
As you see, my Jedi powers are far beyond yours.
But you're a Sith. You're not a Jedi. You're not even a Dark Jedi. You don't have Jedi in your title. You're a Sith Lord. This lightsaber is one of the lamest duels. Episode 4's lightsaber duel was better than this. You think with all the better special effects, you'd think this would be a decent lightsaber duel. But no, it's not.
They ran out of time.
They had 3 years to work on this movie. Don't give
They
me
ran
that
out of
shit.
time. The movie was already running long.
That's no fucking excuse. By the way, we're gonna be seeing a lot of stunt double with Christopher Lee's CG face on him. I'm not joking. It's incredibly obvious too that it's not Christopher Lee. It's a stunt double with a CG face.
Oh boy.
Gather the troops you can. You've got to
Danny left me to die?
transport.
Annie, no!
Hey Padme, who are you talking to?
Darn.
I have to imagine what that sounded like when she was recording that. Oh, come on, Obi-Wan. That was incredibly obvious. I love how Christopher Lee's just... Yeah, you can tell he's really old. He's trying his hardest to keep up, but he can't keep up with the lightsaber duel. So that's why they had the stunt double. Oh, look, he has 2 lightsabers! Oh my god! Oh my god! He has 2 lightsabers! Orgasm! And he doesn't anymore. Oh, look, here we come with the flashiness for the kitties! Here we go with the flashiness. Ready? Come on. There we go. And look, they're just waving it in front of their face. This looks awful. You can tell they're just waving it in front of their face. They're not even hitting each other's lightsaber. Oh, this is so poorly. Oh, there's CG face.
No, Annie!
Well, that was lame. Christopher Lee looks very tired. I'm not kidding. He really looks tired. He was pretty up there when he did this movie, so... And now to ruin Yoda's credibility.
Yay!
Oh, come on. You're really gonna use the Force powers like this? Oh god, so hard to stop. Come on, at least launch like maybe 2 or 3 of them at the same frickin' time. Maybe then you would get somewhat of a challenge. That looked awful. And that looks awful as well. All of this looks terrible. How is that powerful? He just used the Force on a couple of things any random Jedi could do. A Padawan could do what he just did. Oh god, that lightning. Oh my god, that lightning is awful. Oh, that fire. This looks terrible. You have a George Lucas budget.
It is obvious that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force, but by our skills with the lightsaber.
Why?
Oh boy! Yes!
And
Yeah.
Yoda's credibility is gone! Right there, right there. Yeah, give Yoda a lightsaber. By all means, give Yoda a fucking lightsaber. Yeah, great. You know, the whole point of Yoda was to showcase the Force power. He's the last fucking Jedi who should have one. I mean, you could argue that Yoda is still a Jedi, so technically he would have one, but why is this lightsaber his main weapon in this movie? The Force is his main ability! The Force is a much bigger, much more powerful weapon than the lightsaber is.
This is just the beginning.
Oh, backstory! This is the lamest lightsaber duel ever.
And it's already over.
And it's already over. Well, the good thing is we only have 10 minutes more of this shit. Just keep on trucking till the end. We're almost done. By God, we're almost done.
Just drop it on Anakin.
Yeah, just drop it on them. Who fucking cares? Just drop it on them.
Oh,
Damn it!
Oh, it's just missed.
It missed. Damn it.
Could have at least gotten Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, come on.
Then we wouldn't have had Darth Vader.
Oh, God.
And then Mace Windu wouldn't have been killed.
Oh, look, here, now your ship is going to sail.
Yay!
See, look.
Our ship sails in the...
What is the point of those sails? Just wondering. What is the point of that?
I don't know.
Why? Why are you doing that? There's no wind in space. You're
Why
not going
not?
to get... Because that wouldn't be logical. Oh, Annie! Again, I totally do not love her. And she totally does not love me. How did the Jedi not figure out about their love?
They found out at the end of episode 3.
Oh, whatever. I don't fucking care.
But then, by then he was, let's say a Sith.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, spoilers!
Oh, spoilers, yeah. It's not like these movies have been out for over 10 years.
No. And that Anakin's always been this. That Anakin became a Sith.
And that Darth Vader's been a thing for how
yeah,
many?
for like since the late 70s.
Where the hell is this on Coruscant? Or is this even Coruscant?
To Wookiee.
To Wikipedia.
That's what it's called?
Yep.
Wow.
I find that absolutely hilarious, though. So. Yeah, reading Wikipedia is more entertaining than this.
Watching Sonic X.
Is more entertaining than watching this.
Watching Sonic Underground.
Same thing.
Watching Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Okay, maybe I'd watch episode 2 before that.
Watching Shrek is
Excellent, my apprentice.
Hey, look, it's Senator Palpatine.
Shh, spoilers! Spoilers, dude! I mean, like, come on! It's not like the same fucking actor or anything.
Join the dark side. You do have lies, deceit.
Wait, where are all the chairs? Why does Yoda only get a chair? What, is this his
Yoda's
room?
the only one who... Yoda's a greedy little... green man. Hate means hate.
Well, we're almost done.
Victory. Victory, you say. Masterful. Not victory. The shroud of the dark side has begun.
This is one of the few shots that actually looks really cool, even though the CG is admittedly very bad. We are so bored. These totally will not betray the Jedi at all. Oh, look. They fell in love. Fuck this movie.
Well, that was a quick,
That was a quick conclusion, yeah. It starts with all this bullshit, some stupid battle, and then it just ends.
Wow, they really forced the relationship.
Yeah, seriously. Wow, that is the most forced kiss I've ever seen. Love is truly blind. Love is truly fucking blind. I do like the love theme, though. This is a really good theme. I really like this. It's just a shame it had to be put onto one of the worst romances I've ever seen. Twilight had a better romance than this. That is food for thought. Twilight had a better romance than this.
Yeah, but
When you made Stephanie Meyer look good. Well, then again, this movie came out before Stephanie Meyer
at
made
least
Twilight,
this
but
movie
still.
doesn't focus primarily. At least the Star Wars trilogy isn't primarily.
It's
about the-
fucking over.
Yeah.
Over. No,
Final
we're not
opinions,
going to bother
best
with the
movie ever?
credits. God.
Final opinions.
This movie's garbage.
You're garbage. We're thinking that.
You're garbage for thinking my movie is shit.
You're.
Can't you see that this is a kid's movie?
You can see that this movie is
Every single frame.
Every single frame has a purpose.
It's so dense. Every single frame,
Has
every single shot has a digital effect. Shut the fuck up.
This movie, I
Yeah,
really
we-
poured my
we
heart
never-
out into it, and I really wanted to.
Man,
focus on
one
Anakin.
day,
I want to show-
one day,
I want to
we
show
should
a
do the
convincing-
developer
I want
videos.
to show a convincing a romantic relationship between Anakin and Padme, and to convince them that they would eventually get together and they would conceive Luke and Leia.
You know, the love is very
Of
harsh.
course,
The
was
love,
with
the world they live in is just very harsh. It's harsh reality.
the world
Then when
just-
when you're forbidden
the
to marry,
movie was
it's
ahead of its
it's
time.
hard. It really is.
People
You're
just-
forbidden to marry, and
People,
it's
this
something
movie
that
was
I'm
just
sure
ahead of its
people are
time.
gonna
This
love.
movie was a bit ahead of its time, and it flew over some people's heads. They didn't get the real deep meaning about it.
If George Lucas would ever watch this, I know he wouldn't, but let's say he did, he'd probably be fucking pissed right now. It's like a fucking dumbass. We're making him look like a fucking dumbass. We're making him look like a senile old man. God damn it. Oh, God. So, yeah. We spent the entire movie completely shitting on it the entire time, just making fun of it, and just completely ripping it to shreds, Mystery Science Theater 3000 style. Picking apart all its plot holes, and even nitpicking the shit out of it, just for fun, mostly. But even so, a lot of the problems...
he just nitpicks just because he doesn't like it. He just wants to get reason to hate it more.
Well, yeah, actually. Well, you know,
It's just not just out of
the biggest issue I have with episode 7, it's boring. It's fucking boring.
Episode 7?
We were episode 7, episode 2. I've already seen episode 7. It's really boring. You should not see it. Don't give these people money. It's a terrible movie. Don't fucking see it. Anyway, episode 2.
It has Jar Jar back in it. Jar Jar's apparently elderly and more annoying than ever before. If you even thought that was even possible.
It's just...
And he's the new Sith Lord.
We spent
and he's really sarcastic.
We spent the entire movie completely shitting on the movie. And even though we had each other to completely rip it apart, if you're watching this by yourself, or if you're watching with the family and you're trying to be quiet for everyone, if it weren't for us doing commentary, this would be boring. Because it would be fucking boring. The movie is so dull. The romance is awful and cringeworthy. The action is so boring. There is no character to get invested in. There's just nothing to this movie. The only thing I like about it is the John Williams score. Other than that, it's terrible. It's awful. And the acting is just awful. And I don't blame the actors. It's a decent cast for the main actors, but they don't have anything to work with because George didn't give them anything good to work with. People say episode 1 is the worst, and I see where they're coming from, but you need to watch episode 2 again. Just trust me. Just because it may have a little more action than episode 1, even though it has more action, and it might be a little more exciting, it's actually harder to sit through. Because I hate sitting through the cringeworthy romance. My teeth are nearly about to shatter, because I just clenched them so hard. Oh my god, the dialogue is awful. It's terrible. Everything about this movie, except for the soundtrack, pisses me off. And the special effects are also, even for the time, terrible. Spider-Man 2 looks better than this movie. Spider-Man 1. And that came out the same year. Spider-Man 1 looks better than this movie.
You said Spider-Man 2, though.
Well, I was thinking of Spider-Man 2, Episode 2, sorry. They both have 2's at the end of them. But Spider-Man 1 looks better than this movie. And that came out the same year, nitpickers. Go check.
Shrek looks better than this movie.
Well, that's an entirely CG animated film. That came out in 2004, I believe, so that's not really fair. With that said, Zach, your final thoughts?
It's not the worst movie ever, but...
Real thoughts.
Well, it's not the worst movie ever.
Yeah, but... I mean, what's your opinion on this?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10? On a horrible meter or a good meter?
A good meter, obviously, because...
Zach, come on, stop kidding. Real thoughts. I want to get this over with.
Well, what if I actually feel that way, Cody?
Well, I know you don't feel that way because you said it was boring 5 times.
It's a bit boring, but overall, it had...
It had a great love story.
Yes. And I got really emotionally...
Just say you agree with me.
I agree with you, just because you're telling me to. Okay, fine. This movie's not the greatest movie in the world, but it's...
The Room is more entertaining than this movie.
But The Room is one of the most entertaining movies ever, of course.
Exactly. Alright, well, that said, though, Zach, please, real thoughts. Real thoughts.
The movie, it's not recommended to watch.
If you really agree with me, if I really hit the nail in the coffin, if you really think that, then just, say you agree with me.
And if you don't, then watch the movie, because...
Just watch the movie, watch it again.
Support
Seriously.
George Lucas.
Well, no, just because you watch it doesn't mean you have to support George Lucas. You could buy it.
You are supporting it by watching it.
Yeah, no, you aren't. You don't have to pay for it at a flea market. Hell, you don't even have to pay for it, period.
Oh, you're saying they should pirate it. Good.
Or you could watch it on TV. George Lucas doesn't get any money then. With that said, though, yeah, this movie's garbage. So, next up in the Star Wars universe, next time in the Star Wars universe, yeah, we did this to celebrate Episode 7. Yeah, we did this by celebrating the worst of the franchise.
You mean the best?
No, the worst.
The best is yet to come.
So, next time we do Star Wars, whenever we do Star Wars, I'm not sure when, maybe when Rogue One comes out, we'll do Episode 3. Because I don't think we'll be able to do, unless... Do you want to do Episode 3, like, another time before Episode 7 comes out, or...?
Depends.
Alright, well, if we don't do it, then we'll do it by Road 1. This was just a thing we're doing. We're doing a Star Wars movie commentary because, Episode 7's on the horizon. We figured it'd be best to upload it around that time. So with that said, though, this movie's shit. I'm
shit!
I'm so
How
glad...
dare you! That movie was some people's childhoods!
Nard!
That was my childhood!
This movie's garbage. That's all I have to say.
And if you like it, you're
I know for a fact that Episode 7 is going to be better. So with that said,
You never know.
J.J. Abrams has yet to let me down, so...
Yet.
And no, I don't hate Star...
George Lucas had yet to let us down when he before he released Episode 1.
Yeah, but this is Episode 2, not Episode 1.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
With that said, though, no, there really is nothing more to say. It's a really bad movie. It's a boring, really bad movie. That's all I have to say.
It's
Hoping Episode 7 is better, and I'm sure it will be. So with that said...
Its course and it gets everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. It's told, it's course, and it gets everywhere. So with that said, I'm the Seaman235, signing out. Say goodbye, Zach.
Goodbye.
You heard him, folks. Yeah. Yep, you heard him, folks.